Welcome, and thank you so much for allowing me to fulfill my purpose. So if you are learning from me and contributing to my bank account, then you are allowing me to spread horsecraft with an increasing number of tools. Thanks for being interested. I've had an incredible journey, and I'm here to share what has allowed me to come back again from once having the ability to move with a horse through my body in a way that allowed them to very rarely lose me. Our coaching was generally that it's only okay if you fall off if that horse is cartwheeling over top of you. Sounds really brutal, but I used to stay on a horse good and move with a horse good, and all the wild ones really loved me until they didn't, and I've needed to get that back again. And then post understanding what it took to connect with them on a nervous system level and developing exercises and ways of regaining that, I discovered that even with the best intentions, my body that old gray mare just wasn't what she used to be, shall we say. And I couldn't make it do the things that I've been doing since before I can remember. So then I discovered what was standing in the way. And in search of rolfers or someone to work on my fascia, I found Janine Welton and the Human Garage, which leaves you with the tools in the end to do it yourself. So you don't need to go see someone that works on you. You can just do it your own self. So we are going to combine the things that you need to connect on a trust level, leadership level, nervous system level, to regulate and co-regulate another being, along with mindset tools to work on your own fascia and your horses, so the two of you can maximize what God gave you, or whatever you believe, what you were born with. And get those parts moving and grooving again that are all stuck. So this was made for people who have some hitches in their giddy-ups. And it is going to help you feel supple and even and aware of your body, and to find center and balance after compensating for old injuries and traumas through the years. So both you and your horse have been compensating for injuries, both physical and emotional. Both of those are stored in our fascia. You'll learn about how that works, what fascia is, and how you can move yours and rehabilitate it. How would I know? As a cancer survivor, my fascia went to shit, quite frankly. I think that's the technical term. I am not a doctor. But the chemical bombardment of any kind, of which chemo treatment is the worst, right? Like they do it till they just almost kill you, and they stop. And your fascia goes, "Oh my God, Paige, what were you thinking?" And it gets very brittle and it shrinks. And what that feels is like being trapped inside a cage. I didn't think I would ever come out of again. And I felt this disconnect in my body, and nothing moved across one another. My range of motion was like, I could go from here to here. I couldn't get this arm up. It was just, I was destroyed. And I couldn't do what I used to do in the tack anymore. And I did hours and hours and hours of yoga. And I would be crippled at the end of the day, and I would start off the next day fixing that. It's just this train until Janine worked me through these fascial maneuvers. So Janine and I have put together a series of educational videos on what is heart math, how to do some of those exercises and why, what is fascia, how to do some fascial maneuver related breathing exercises. And you'll come into the clinic already with some knowledge and skills. And then at the clinic, we will be analyzing gait, you on your horse, on a lunge line, you on the ground. You'll get one-on-one work as well as group work, and you will leave with the tools to keep doing it your own darn self, you beautiful thing. We won't need each other anymore, except I'll keep learning, so there may be always something else. But the idea is you will leave with tools to regulate yourself, to co-regulate your horse, to loosen your hips and let go of trauma. Because trauma, my darlings, is stored in our hips. And guess what you need to ride good? She always guesses right. Thank you, Kate. You need your hips to ride good. Your hips are the highway to heaven with horses. If you watch the best riders ride, there's no such thing as having the softest hands if they don't already have the best hips. And the best ability to just absorb what the most athletic horses in the world do to express themselves. So you need to be able to allow your horse to express itself in whatever fashion feels good to it when it's feeling frisky, and not punish its mouth or its back or yourself or its spirit. And I can help you do that with some tools and some exercises, and we're going to get you moving and balanced and in line. So this clinic is called Release, to let go of old patterns and old traumas, and to really transformatively move ahead with your horse. It is 2.5 days, a Friday evening, all day Saturday, and a Sunday morning. And it includes some pre-clinic training both in class, on the ground, and mounted, one-on-one body work, exercises, and some post-clinic training as well to reaffirm all of your learning. And one of my favorite things to do, a post-clinic WhatsApp message just for you. I'm driving home, I'm going to be thinking about you and recording your messages, because that's usually when I think of all the things that I should have said at the clinic, and I have my best coaching ideas. And so you'll get some inspirational messages from me and a follow-up webinar to check out your questions. Comes with a free month of membership in our Wizards of Horsecraft Club. I might rethink the name of that. But that's all. We want to work the magic, right? We want to be wizards. The Wizards of Horsecraft Club is where you'll find a bunch of resources and a bunch of really great people and a safe space to learn, because that is what's really important and really rare in the horse world, I think, is a place to let go of our old programming, move through sometimes a little bit of a shame cycle, and support each other in our learning wherever we are at without judgment. And I am here to help you get your groove back. So I've been studying over the last 5 years learning science, and I've learned that we can't learn unless we're having fun. So I'm going to let you go have fun now. And when I'm there, we're going to have music. And if it isn't fun for you, or if it isn't fun for your horse, it's probably not what we want. So prepare a set list and prepare to have some fun. And I look forward to meeting you soon.